poor tackling, communication-wise, and our execution was just not up to par. Hopefully we can improve that for the next show.
Kim, is it easier or more difficult when you play a team the second time in the year? I mean, do they do more the same or less of the same?
I think I don't know what to say it's necessarily easy, but we know each other. We know what type of game it is. And I think that plays into, constructing good game plans. But, as they know you have to be willing to execute better. Already in this matchup, it comes down to a few plays. So it's really highlighted by, turnovers, special teams, the team that gets off the field the fastest. So hopefully our defense is ready to do that.
What's been the key for you guys, limiting Lamar, and especially from a defensive front perspective? What are some of the most important things?
Reading your keys, getting multiple hats to the ball. The main thing I think is just the turnovers. Whether it's in the air or on the ground, you have to be very cognizant of that because they're high explosion offense, and so when we have those big plays, we provide short fields, and when we don't, they're able to have a lot more success.
Kim, in that last meeting, how big do you think that turnover was against Derek early in the game? Did it kind of set a tone? Or
I think so. It was a monumental play to just start this game off, and I know their offense, was a little bit slower to get going, but I thought it provided a little bit of a splash to get the game started.
Winning 8 out of 9 doesn't happen very often against any opponent, really. This is your biggest rival team. Good. Do you even realize it's been 8 out of 9? Does it feel like that?
Not at all, because each game is coming down to a couple of possessions. I don't think we get ahead of ourselves in that approach. I think we understand every time we go up against them, we need our best game.
Why do you think you guys have had so much success against, a guy that's been MVP a couple of times?
Don't know, but hopefully we're knocking on the right doors, praying to God, and hoping we can do it again, because it's a tough task, to do it one time, let alone in the past.
Do you feel like this is maybe, I don't want to say the start of the playoffs, but more like a playoff game here, considering what's at stake? You have a chance to win the division.
I don't know. I think what we're looking at is we're going to a hostile environment, and it's just against a quality opponent. I don't know if it's playoffs or what, but the main thing is we are just trying to get a W in Baltimore.
Okay. I know on Saturday that's your goal and everything, but the division title, when you talk about winning a season or going into a season goals, things like that, is that one of the goals? Is that just a...
It's one of the goals, but it's not the ultimate goal. I think we understand that there's a checklist we made for ourselves, and we talk about being a top team in the AFC. To be a top team in the AFC, you need to win the AFC North. To get to the playoffs, obviously we already did that, but we want home games in January, and so this is a step towards that.
Kim, you don't know about TJ at this point in the season, at this point of the week. I don't know if you have a feeling one way or the other. What do you do if you can't play?
I got to play outside linebacker. We'll see. I'll be sending ice to his house, praying to God we get him right, but getting lots of rest and get ready for Saturday.
Do you think you have a deeper group than maybe you've had in times?
Definitely have a deeper group. You look throughout the season, we've had a lot of guys step up in that position when Alex has been down. So to watch Alex, Herb, Preston Smith, and then also watch Moon. We have quality guys that could be starters on other teams.
Cam, you guys talk about QB contain a lot. How does going against guys like Jaden and Jalen Hurts differ from going against Lamar? What's Lamar's kind of unique trait in that area?
Lamar is the most electric guy in the league right now. The shiftiness, the play extension, he's second to none in that regard. He's got an arm that's a cannon, and each week you just see a highlight by him. So I don't think anybody really compares to him right now.